Hi everybody, this is Red from Scarlet Ibis Tarot, and I am doing your money reading for the upcoming week. So let's hope there's lots of abundance and joy for y'all. Something good. These readings are general, so they may or may not resonate with you, and this is all signs. So I'm going to bang right through Aries to Pisces, and let's see what's up. Okay, money, Aries. Three Pentacles, Lovers reversed, Hanged Man reversed. All right, so something, Aries, that you've been working on. Initially, you were going to do it as a partnership or with a group of people, and as you're getting into the logistics of it, you're realizing it's better for you to limit who you're working with on this. So let's say you were going to go into business with 3 or 4 friends. And this doesn't have to be a business. This could be you guys are buying a boat together. Friends, don't let friends buy boats, right? But if your friend already has a boat, but that's okay. But if your friend's all yeah, we're going to go all together and buy a boat. And there's 5 of you owning this boat, it's just going to be a disaster. Same thing if somebody's interested in buying a timeshare with you, just don't do it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So business, timeshare, boats, don't do it. Basically what's going to happen is that it'll just be a huge bone of contention. And Aries, if you're the primary partner in all this, all of it's going to fall to you anyway. So you might as well get all the benefit and profit for it. So if you want to buy a vacation home, buy it yourself. Okay? Don't go in with your brothers and sisters. Don't go in with your parents. Don't go in with your best friends from high school. It's going to be a disaster. Okay? So you're making the decision to do some big financial thing by yourself, and you should get out of that partnership. Okay, Taurus. Keep your mouth shut. Yeah, keep your mouth shut. Okay, so something's going on in your business money life that is unfinished right now. You could, for some of you, this could be you've been trying to buy a house and you're finally getting the loan approval for it. You could be starting your own business and you just got the loans you've wanted. For some of you too, this could also be a windfall of some sort. You've got to keep your mouth shut about this until it's a done deal. You have to, because other people will stick their nose in your business and they'll make it more complicated than it needs to be. For some of you, this could be your partner's parents will suddenly freak out that, oh, you're buying a house there? That's so far away. You can't buy it far away. And it's 20 minutes away from their house instead of 10 minutes away from the house. You see what I'm saying? So basically what's going to happen is you have a financial decision that you're going to make a significant movement towards, and you have to keep your mouth shut because some people are going to be super negative and super jealous and try and talk you out of it. And you don't need that. Just present whatever you're working on as a done deal, and that's how it's got to go, Taurus. All right, now it is Gemini's turn. Gemini, what is up for money? 2 of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Cups reversed. Chariot reversed. Well, you're having a fight with someone about money this weekend. Sorry, Gemini. Wish I had better news right here. But someone is going to be upset with somebody else. And this doesn't have to be you and your partner precisely, but it could also be your partner's sister, your partner's brother, your partner's parents. You're going to get news of someone who has kept financial secrets from a partner. For some of you, this could be gambling. For some of you, this could be a secret credit card. I mean, there's just something here. And like I said, this doesn't have to be you or your partner. This could be somebody you guys are affiliated with. So, let's say you find out, Gemini, that your brother has a secret credit card. It doesn't exactly affect you, but, it'll make things kind of nerve-wracking around your house, because then you're both okay, if my brother's acting this way, you know what I mean? It's going to other people's actions is going to undermine your faith in your relationship, and it shouldn't happen the way that it's going to happen. So, don't pick a fight with whoever. If they're oh my gosh, I just found out my brother's wife has been cheating on him. She's spent all the money, all the kids' college money on gambling, and then they ask to see your credit card bills, just hand it over. I mean, like, or if there's already like trust issues in your relationship, this is going to rip it wide open. But yeah, somebody is doing shenanigans with money and they're going to get caught out this weekend, and it's going to cause some stress in your relationship, even if it's not precisely involved in yours. I wish I had a better one on that one. Okay, Cancer. 10 of Cups reversed, King of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. So, okay, not too much going on this weekend with money. Things seem relatively stable. You wish things could be better. This could be where you've been planning to retire at a certain time, but you can't quite make it just yet. And there's a lot of looking towards the future this weekend. Nothing, or this upcoming week, nothing terrible. It's just, you know, you get your paycheck and part of it goes into your 401k, part of it goes for your bills, part of it goes here, part of it goes there, and that's it. So it's like really nothing much of the same. It's just the same stuff. But you or your partner are kind of getting dissatisfied with that. So you guys might want to start planning on taking a trip or doing something, but you're not going to make any big changes this week. You might talk about stuff a little bit, but things are pretty much just going to be the same for Cancer, which is good compared to what Gemini had. All right, now Leo. Interesting. 7 of Pentacles upright, 7 of Cups reversed, King of Wands reversed. So I'm hesitant on some of these. You might have to dip into your emergency fund this week. Not a huge amount, but there could be something unexpected happen. For some of you, this could be like flight cancellations. For some of you, this could be car troubles. It just seems like a bill that you forgot about. You know, maybe like your car insurance is due and you only pay it every 6 months, so you kind of forgot about it, and then you get the renewal bill and you're like, oh shoot. So basically you're going to have an unexpected expense. You thought everything was taken care of and you missed something. It's going to be a little annoying, and if it's from your partner, you're going to feel it was inconsiderate that they didn't tell you about this. But you know what? That's part of being in a relationship sometime. This is not something to get super pissed off about. It really isn't. It's just something to solve and move on and figure out how you guys can prevent this from happening again, okay? All right, now it's Virgo. So, 4 of Wands, 5 of Swords reversed, and 8 of Wands reversed. Again, you're having another one where your week's pretty stable. There looks like there's no upheavals coming on. There's no, I mean, if this feels like a work-related thing more than anything else. If you have someone who's been a thorn in your side, who's just been like, you know how every job seems to have a horrible person, or every bad job seems to have a horrible person. Let me just put it that way. So what you have here is like, maybe the horrible person is on vacation. Maybe the horrible person is quitting and this is their last week. They put in their 2 weeks notice. There's just something going on that it's just going to be more stable than usual. It's going to be chiller than usual. Maybe your terrible boss is on vacation. I mean, it's going to be no big deal this week. So work will be fine. Kind of boring. And sometimes I gotta tell you, Virgo, that's all you can hope for. Nothing's going bonkers. Libra. So we have 5 of Wands reversed, 3 of Wands reversed. My bad, sorry. 8 of Cups reversed, and Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. So Libra, you've made the decision to move on with your life. You haven't quite told the people you're working with yet, or anyone like that. But the thing is, here's what's going on. whatever you're with currently, you're going back to somewhere you used to be. Now, this isn't, for some of you, you know, your brain immediately went towards the worst job ever, and you were like, I'm never going to darken your door again, and you're like, oh no, I'm going back there. No, 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 no. This could be like, you're making the decision to go back to school. You're making the decision to stay in your department and not take the transfer. You're making the decision to, it's not even moving backwards, it's more of a lateral step, you know, so you're moving on the same level rather than advancing. But this, whatever you're moving back towards, is going to benefit you in the future. Does that make sense? Like, you've been out of school for 5 years and then you go back to school. Or you used to work in the medical field and now you're working in the computer field and you got a job opportunity and you go back to the medical field. You see what I'm saying? You're getting some sort of offer that is something that you used to do, and it's a better offer than what you used to do in the situation. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, if you were in sales and then you went into the corporate office, now you're moving back into sales. And some people might look at this as a step back, but it really isn't. It's completely a step forward for you. All right, Libra, that's you. Scorpio. Temperance reversed. Knight of Cups. Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. Interesting. So here we have this isn't what you expect. You're going to be getting, you're going to be misled. Let me just put it that way. So someone is going to make an offer to you and you think there's an offer that means one thing, and it's actually, there's like a hidden agenda here. I'm getting a strong feeling this is like an MLM kind of thing where someone's all like, oh yeah, you're my good friend from high school or from here. Haven't heard from you in forever. Hey, buy my oil candles, or buy my soap dish that's harmonically resonating with the universe, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Where there's like this fake medical stuff. And you're kind of upset because you're like, okay, I thought this person was going to want to see me again and hang out with me. I've kind of missed them. And then it turns out there's like an agenda. Like they're inviting you to a plastic wares party, right? They're like, hey, come over and buy some dishes. And you're like, I thought we were coming for a barbecue. So you're going to be kind of disappointed. So you have this offer of like love and companionship coming that you think that's love and companionship, and it isn't. It's shenanigans. I don't know, Scorpio. They're going to pressure you. Good luck with that one. Okay, Sag. 9 of Pentacles reversed. 5 of Wands. 4 Emperor. Sagittarius, you have a gut feeling here that something is not what it seems. And you're right. We're doing this as a money read, but it's not just money. So there's something here that you've been offered, that you've been told about, and it's like not real. It isn't. There's something fake here, and your gut instinct is right, so don't do it. I don't have anything else more specific than that, so sorry. Capricorn. 6 of Swords, Empress reversed, and 4 of Pentacles. Hi, Capricorn. Sorry about that. There was a knock at the door. So, here's what we have going on with Capricorn. Part of you wants to go back to when times were simpler, and some of you don't want to go back to those times. Or, for most of you, it's a mixture of the two. So let's look like you're looking back at your childhood, and you're like, oh, things were so much simpler. There were like Saturday morning cartoons, and my parents always had cereal for me, and this and that, and I didn't have to worry about anything. But the thing is that you're ignoring in the situation, Capricorn, is that although you didn't have to worry about money, your parents did. So part of you, you're not being the clearest thinker on this wanting to go back to whatever. Because if you actually sit down and think about it, things are a lot better for you now than they were in the past. Some of you too might be missing an ex, or kind of loath to say this, but like you're missing the financial benefit of having a partner, or you're missing having more money, or maybe you lost your job. I mean, there's just this nostalgia going on. Like, oh, I used to love working at a bookstore, but you know, most of the bookstores have closed. Or I used to love working here, but you know, it doesn't exist anymore. And you're just kind of melancholy. I don't know. But you also kind of need to get over it because things are better now. So let's say you're like thinking, oh, I wish I could go back to like the 1950s. It was a simpler time, but there was polio, and the 1950s was only like 10 years long. Or I want to go back to the 70s, and then you're totally overlooking like how expensive, you know, gas prices were, and how bad inflation was, and you know, things that you would ask your parents or grandparents about, and they're like, no, we do not want to go back to the 70s because of these reasons. But you're like, oh, no, this is great because I was little and I didn't have any responsibilities. But you see what I mean? It's, Capricorn, you're moping a little, but it's okay. Just realize things are better for you now than they were in the past. Don't let your imagination color what was the truth. Let me just put it that way. That was interesting. Okay. High Priestess for Aquarius. High Priestess reversed, 2 of Cups reversed, and 4 of Cups upright. So you kind of have the same thing going on like Capricorn does. You've got the nostalgia going on. And you're kind of looking back on, this is a money read. I want to stress that. But you were kind of looking back on like old jobs that you had, and you're kind of looking back on what you could have done in the past. How to put this? You're busy fantasizing about what could have been rather than what is. So you're like, I should have gone to college. Well, you still can go to college. Well, I should have become a nurse. Well, for most of you, you can still become a nurse or still work in the medical field. What it is you're feeling like you're very unhappy with how you are right now financially. I don't know if that's the only part of your life that's unhappy. That is beyond the scope of this reading right here. But because you have this unhappiness in your life, you're daydreaming about what you could have done to make it better instead of doing actions to make it better. So, Aquarius, what does that mean? I'm daydreaming about making things better, but I'm not doing anything to make them better. So you're refusing to make a choice to make things better because you're just sort of hanging there. I don't know, Aquarius, if you want to make things better, you need to figure out a way to make it better. Even if it's something like buying a lottery ticket, right? Oh, I would love to win the lottery, but you never buy a ticket, right? Or I would love to be this, but you never go to school. Or I would love to do that, but you don't even apply for a new job, right? So that's what's going on. Malaise and boredom. Pisces, your money. Okay. So, 10 of Wands upright. Interesting. Ace of Wands and then 2 of Wands. So this is the progression. Ending, new start, moving forward. This can either be the most promising or the most scary reading of the bunch here. So Pisces, you're closing out a chapter in your life. There's been something that's been going on. Maybe you lost a job, maybe you're changing jobs, maybe something like that. And you're hoping for a new beginning, a new situation, and you're not sure how it's going to go. But you're moving forward. Right now, you're very hopeful. You're very full of potential. You're full of a willingness to change, and you're full of just excitement about these new things going on in your life. How's that's going to turn out this week? I don't know, but you're going to be in a good mood. You're going to be in a good mood. So this is going to be like a week of learning stuff. A week of new experiences, a week of getting ideas, of moving forward. Yep, the old way is dead. Long live the new way. That's what I got for you, Pisces. Okay, well everybody, that's your money week weekend reading, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.